What is going on, everybody? Tech enthusiast here, and this is a speed test comparison between the OPPO Find X2 Pro against the Redmi K20 Pro. So we have the new Snapdragon 865 versus the Snapdragon 855, 12GB of RAM versus 8. Both of the phones have a heavily skinned version of Android. Can the Redmi K20 Pro keep up? Let's find out in this video. Up first is the OPPO Find X2 Pro. It has a Quad HD AMOLED display, it's on Android 10, it has the new Snapdragon 865 CPU and the Adreno 650 GPU and 12GB of RAM. Then we have the Redmi K20 Pro. It has a 1080p AMOLED display, it's on Android 10, it has the Snapdragon 855 CPU and the Adreno 640 GPU and 8GB of RAM. Just before running the test, you can see there are no apps and games running in the background. In round 1, the OPPO Find X2 Pro wins by 5 points. Moving on to round 2, the RAM management. Here you can see all of the apps and games are running in the background. So at the end of round 2, the OPPO Find X2 Pro wins by 4 points. So that is the end of this speed test comparison, and here is a recap of the scores. In round 1, the OPPO Find X2 Pro won by 5 points. In round 2, the Find X2 Pro won by 4 points. As for the price difference, the OPPO Find X2 Pro costs more than twice the price of the Redmi K20 Pro, and it is the better phone in pretty much every department, as it has the new Snapdragon 865 CPU, a massive 512GB of internal storage with 12GB of RAM, a Quad HD AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate, a slightly bigger battery, stereo speakers, super fast charging, UFS 3.0 and USB 3.1. As for the Redmi K20 Pro, it is still a very good phone. It does have the Snapdragon 855 CPU, a full screen display with a pop-out camera, a respectable battery size, and it does have the headphone jack. As for which phone to buy, well, if you want the latest and the greatest, then you would go for the OPPO Find X2 Pro. It is the better phone overall, and it also has the better camera. If you are on a budget, then you can't go wrong with the Redmi K20 Pro, as it does have the Snapdragon 855 CPU, a very decently sized battery, the headphone jack, and it's priced very well. So what did you think of this speed test comparison? Do you own or plan to buy either of these phones? Do let me know in the comment section. Now if you have enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If it is your first time here, then please do consider subscribing, as I have more videos coming up. There will be camera comparisons and benchmarks, so make sure you hit that bell icon so you get notified as soon as I release my videos. Please do follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and like always, thanks for watching, and I will catch up with you in the next video.